The president's cabinet is a close circle, and 9/11 was a day that tested our leaders personally and professionally.
Nick Minox shares an exclusive interview with then Labor Secretary Elaine Chao, who recalls the moment that she gave evacuation orders and the president's message she will never forget.
You know, September 11th, 2001 started out as a beautiful sunny day. I was in my office holding my 8:30 senior staff meeting when a young aide came in, and he said that the news is reporting that a plane hit the World Trade Center. We didn't really know what was happening because when we saw the first plane embed itself in the World Trade Center, we called the White House right away. The White House was being evacuated, so they were not being, they were in no position to give any instructions. So we received no information as to what to do, what the threat was and what we should do in terms of keeping our people safe. I decided to evacuate the department because we are catty-cornered to the Congress. When I saw people streaming out of the United States Congress, I thought, we better get out of here. And that's what prompted the evacuation. We basically evacuated everyone because the Department of Labor was also, the building was located on a tunnel, 395, that ran underneath the building. So there was a lot of concerns about, what was going on beneath the building as well. And for those that were able to get to the garage and take their cars with them, very soon thereafter, they found themselves stuck in streets that went nowhere. So a lot of people just left their cars. I took a bunch of my senior staff home to my house, which was only about 10 blocks away. We were so unprepared. We didn't know what the PA system was. We didn't know how to contact the rest of our colleagues who were in the building. Finally, someone got hold of the PA system, and in a trembling voice, which did not convey very much confidence, he said, "We need to evacuate immediately, run." So that was not exactly a reassuring message. And it taught us a lot about how to handle future emergencies.
What was the first cabinet meeting like when the cabinet met with President George W. Bush? What was that meeting like? What was the feel in the room?
The first cabinet meeting was extremely somber and extremely emotional. I remember specifically the president emphatically pointing his forefinger on the table in the cabinet room, vowing to himself, to us, and to the American people that this will never happen again, so long as he is president. And for the remainder of his term, keeping America safe was the #1 priority. I went to Ground Zero in my capacity as Secretary of Labor. Ground Zero at that time, with its smoldering rubble and still burning fires underneath that rubble, was the most dangerous workplace in America. The president, I think, brought all of us together when he went to Ground Zero after September 11th. And he was with a group of union members, and he got on top of a pile of rubble, and someone said to him, "We can't hear you." And he said,
"I can hear you." I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you. And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
And pretty soon the rest of the world will hear us.
And that word, us, is significant. Americans were united in the weeks and months following